Hi, this is Dr. Julia Auck. I'm the coordinator of the Early Childhood Education Program here at QU. Thanks for taking some time to learn more about our program. The Early Childhood Degree Program is housed in the School of Education, where we also offer degrees in elementary education, special ed, middle school, secondary, and also exercise science and sports management. I think that something that makes us really unique and stand out from other universities is that we actually offer our early childhood candidates two pathways to achieve their degree. We have a traditional pathway that concludes with licensure to enable one to teach between kindergarten and second grade in our school systems. But we also offer a pathway that enables candidates to receive a degree in early childhood education with very similar coursework. However, it does not result in a teaching license. It's the perfect pathway for those who are interested in directing a childcare program, owning your own, going into work in Head Start buildings. Programs basically where a bachelor's degree is going to be required, but not necessarily that licensure piece. That particular pathway includes some practicum experiences in addition to the regular coursework that also includes field experiences, as opposed to our traditional licensure program, which concludes with student teaching, which is very exciting. Speaking of student teaching, we take the needs of our candidates into consideration when we're placing them out in the field. The state of Illinois has been very gracious with early childhood programs. And so we place our candidates in public school, Catholic schools, early childhood programs, Head Start centers. Very exciting news is if you are currently working in the field of early childhood already, the state will actually allow you to student teach in your own classroom. So that's pretty big news. Makes it a lot easier to get that degree. I think the thing that makes the education department as a whole at QU very unique is our professional development model that we use. The professional development school model is built around this idea that clinical-based experiences are going to provide for the most learning. That just means getting out there in the schools, getting into a classroom, working with a teacher, working with students as early as possible. And so we have 4 foundational courses that our candidates take. We recommend beginning at the sophomore year, where you actually get to go into classrooms and observe what's happening and interact with the school personnel, and you really become a part of the fabric of that school. Provides for the best learning. I like to think of it as bridging theory with practice. So we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to go and see what it looks like. As your coursework proceeds, not only are we going to talk about it and see it, but we're going to do it as well. So I think that model of education really provides for the strongest learning for our candidates, making them ready to teach the minute they walk out the door, and even earlier, actually. So that's exciting. In terms of coming to QU, there are a lot of financial opportunities out there, specifically for early childhood, something you can learn more about. If you're currently working in the field, there are special scholarships for that. And a couple more things are being worked on. We also are very blessed to have a Grow Your Own program now here at QU, where we are training teachers to specifically go back into this rural population and work with students out there, and there's some scholarship available for that as well. So that's exciting. I teach mainly early childhood courses, as you would imagine. I also cross over and do a couple that the elementary candidates take, like children's literature, which, as you can see, is my very favorite thing to teach. Probably my favorite course, if I had to be honest, but my students would tell you that I say that about every course. On a personal level, a hobby of mine is collecting books and different materials that go with the books. So I have developed, along with some of my students, for our literacy course, we built this library, and it's thematically organized. So we have a variety of books for all age groups. And it's open to all of the teachers, all of the instructors here at QU to utilize if they choose to. So that's exciting. I'd say that's probably my favorite course because I love children's books. I love storytelling. I love puppets. I love getting others excited about that aspect of teaching. So another course that I teach is educational psychology. It's also a favorite because that is a course that all students take that are going into education, and it gives me a chance to really get to know the perspectives of elementary teachers, those that are going into secondary biology, those that are going to do anything in the classroom. So I do love that course for sure. And then some of the other classes that I teach, again, they're early childhood. So pretty much any class that has an ECE before it, it's going to be me. If I had to pick one of those that's my favorite, it would be hard to, but probably the science and social studies methods. I love science. I love animals. I especially love bugs. I can show you some things, but I don't want to scare you away. So gosh, we would just love to have you come visit us at QU and consider finishing or starting your early childhood degree with us here. If you have further questions, please get in touch with me. Thanks so much.